Hey there folks, Jason from Blue Label Bastards Wargaming. I'm going to try this again. We had some camera issues, which hopefully you will not see at all. And I want to do a quick update and kind of explain why I've been away, production-wise, and what's on my workbench and what I hope to do over the next couple weeks. So first thing, the primary reason I've been away is the situation in Ukraine. My job tends to focus a lot on that here in Vienna. So that's been taking up a lot of my time since late February. That and a trip back to the US for business means that Jason hasn't had a lot of free time, and it's shown in my video production and my hobby output. But not that things have calmed down yet, but I'm hoping to kind of make some progress. I only have about 3 or 4 months, actually, yeah, about 3 or 4 months left here in Vienna that I want to maximize with the wargaming guys that I have before I move back to the States. So, what have I been working on? And first and foremost is a Project Fire Raptor, and you're going to wonder why it looks like this. If you remember from the last video, if you watched it, a lot of the pieces are really warped. So I heated and put most of the fuselage pieces together to kind of keep them straight. There's still a couple of gaps here that I've got to kind of square away. And I'm going to do that with some Bondo. I've seen the people use Bondo instead of green stuff a lot for filler, and then it's sandable. I have to sand some of the pieces where there's still some mold lines left, and hopefully get this thing squared away by the end of the month. I've got the wing sections assembled. Pretty decent sized model. It's coming together pretty well. You can see the mix of the Storm Raven and then the Forge World parts. Because his Ringo Simpkins' contest ends sometime in April. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it done. I'm going to do my best. But one of the reasons I have been holding off on this is I'm at a stage in the model where I can't move ahead because I have been waiting in the mail for a delivery from Powered Play Gaming, and I got a bunch of I got some light kits from them. I'm going to try lighting, do like some underlighting in the cockpit, and there's some sensors up here. I'm not sure what else I'm going to try to do. I was going to try to light the engines, but if you see, you'd have to go through the back of the fuselage, out the side, and these are all solid, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Then you'd have to drill a hole in the back and then put, that may be a little bit beyond my skills or frankly desire to do so. So that's kind of my, I've seen a lot of other people using Powered Play Gaming stuff, most notably Templar, right over at Templar's Crusade, so I'm going to give it a shot myself. This is kind of a centerpiece model, so I'm willing to put a bit more time and effort into it. And then, in terms of what else I've been doing, mostly 40K stuff. I've kind of hit a wall with the Bretonians for the time being. I'll come back to them, but they're kind of a pain to paint. So I've been doing mostly 40K, and as you know, I have Imperial Fists. And so I wanted something kind of assaulty and to be able to play with some of the backstory. I'm kind of a fluff guy. And so what you see here is, here's Darnath Lysander, and then a group of 5 Assault Terminators, 2 with Lightning Claw. Alright, now that we hopefully have gotten that all squared away, and no more camera challenges tonight, I will try to pick up where I thought I left off. So anyways, for my Imperial Fist, I said I wanted a bit of a salty portion of the army, and I like the fluff, and so if you know anything about Imperial Fist background, one of their first honorifics is Roma for Rome, and I kind of want to play with that a little bit and have something a little special. I don't really care that much for the general GW Terminator models. So I decided to go with a Roman. I have Darnath Lysander here as my beat stick of a general, and he'll be my warlord, so I didn't change anything with him. But 3 of the Terminators I gave Roman-style shields, and of course this isn't going to help me out here, is it? No, it's not. Okay, well I'll do a different story on those. So I just base coated these so far, and then I also gave all of the regular Terminators from from Cyborg Miniatures in Poland. I got some Legionary and Gladiator style helmets, again playing up the Roman theme, and had to cut the crest off to get them to fit with the model. But again, just to add a little bit of flavor with these. So this is the other thing that I'm working on now. I can't remember if I've taken this video so many times, if I mentioned that I've got a mini tournament coming up this weekend. Just 2 other friends of mine and I are going to play a couple games. And so I'm going to see if I can get away with filming those. So hopefully some more bat reps coming out. I'm going to do a couple hobby reviews and give updates on Project Fire Raptor and the Terminators here. And then try to get back in fantasy a little bit with the Bull Centaurs that I did a video on earlier. And I'd really like to make some more progress on the Bretonnians. It's just, right now it's just not a whole lot of fun for me to paint all those knights. Or really anything with the army. I like the army, it's just not, I'm kind of burned out with painting them. So this happens to everybody, I think, unless you're more disciplined than I am, which you probably are, in terms of focusing on one project. So that's what's on my plate right now. Like I said, I hope to increase hobby output, more gaming output, and video output in the coming weeks and months. But bear with me as world events tend to drive my schedule right now. So hope everything was well with all of you wargamers, and keep on fighting.